Happy Wednesday, my friends. Jim Stevens here, continuing the daily reading from, yes, The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace D. Wattles. And again, I suggest, if you want to follow along, and I suggest you do, that you go to Amazon and get either this three-book trilogy of Wallace Wattles' work, which is Science of Getting Rich, The Science of Being Well, and The Science of Being Great. Powerful, powerful stuff. And then if you really want to step up for another like buck or two, you can get the complete 9-work book of Wallace Wattles'. So, President of Your Own Life. You can check out the other 2 videos if you haven't seen them yet as to more of what that really means. But bottom line is, in today's day and age, and we're going on, 2 years of this, right? That you want more control in your life. There's only one way to do that. Have more resources. How do you get those resources? You buy them. And that's what the science of getting rich is all about. How to get that new income. And again, if you want to join us in our journey, or if you want to ask and just ask, what are you guys doing? Fine, we'll tell you, invite you. If you get inspired to do something else on your own, cool, do that. But you need to become president of your own life. All right, and so I don't want to delve into that. And this is my bookmark. This is actually one of our products, Happy Brain Juice. That's what it really is. All right, we're going to set that right there. And then, by the way, this is my hypnosis office here. Got a client coming in about an hour and a half. So if you'll all just be here, I'll read from here. And picking up where we left off in the right to be rich, carrying on. And I'm going to start with the last line that I read last night. There are 3 motives for which we live. We live for the body, we live for the mind, we live for the soul. No one of these is better or holier than the other, right? All are alike desirable, and no one of the 3, body, mind, or soul, can live fully if either of the others is cut short of full life and expression. Right? You don't want to be a monk, you don't want to be a pauper, or a swine. Anyway. So, it is not right or noble to live only for the soul and deny mind or body. And it is wrong to live for the intellect and deny the body or the soul. We are all acquainted with the loathsome consequences of living for the body and denying both mind and soul. And we see that real life means complete expression of all that man can give forth through body, mind, and soul. Wallace has got it nailed here, my friends. And he's setting the stage for what you should be expecting from life, from yourself. Anyway, whatever he can say, no man can really be happy or satisfied unless his body is living fully in every function, and unless the same is true of his mind and his soul. Wherever there is unexpressed possibility or function not performed, there is unsatisfied desire. Desire is possibility seeking expression, or function seeking performance. I mentioned that in yesterday's video. Man cannot live fully in body without good food, comfortable clothing, and warm shelter, and without freedom from excessive toil. Hello. Rest and recreation are also necessary to his physical life. He cannot live fully in mind without books and time to study them, without opportunity for travel and observation, or without intellectual companionship. To live fully in mind, he must have intellectual recreations and must surround himself with all the objects of art and beauty he is capable of using and appreciating. Wouldn't you like that life? Of course you would. To live fully in soul. Man must have love, and love is denied expression by poverty. Let that sink in for a minute. A man's highest happiness is found in the bestowal of benefits on those he loves. Love finds its most natural and spontaneous expression in giving. Yes, the man who has nothing to give cannot fulfill his place as a husband or father, as a citizen or as a man. It is in the use of material things that a man finds full life for his body, develops his mind, and unfolds his soul. It is therefore of supreme importance to him that he should be rich. It is perfectly right for you that you should desire to be rich. If you are a normal man, you cannot help doing so. It is perfectly right that you should give your best attention to the science of getting rich, for it is the noblest and most necessary of all studies. If you neglect this study, you are derelict in your duty to yourself, to God and humanity, for you can render to God and humanity no greater service than to make the most of yourself. Wallace is nailing it right here, my friends. And I'm going to start in on the next chapter. There is a science to getting rich. There is a science of getting rich, and it is an exact science, like algebra or arithmetic. There are certain laws which govern the process of acquiring riches. Once these laws are learned and obeyed by any man, he will get rich with mathematical certainty. Now, I mentioned this on a previous video. It's the science of getting rich. That means predictable. That means redoable. That means you can count on it. You can count on it. The ownership of money and property comes as a result of doing things in a certain way. Those who do things in this certain way, whether on purpose or accidentally, get rich, while those who do not do things in this certain way, no matter how hard they work or how able they are, remain poor. We're going to pick it up from there, my friends, on the next reading tomorrow. But I wanted to get this far into it so you understand the science of getting rich is what this book is all about. And a lot is mentioned and covered about doing things in the certain way. So with that, have yourself a great, in this case, Wednesday. Whenever you happen to be watching it, it's Wednesday today. And we'll see you. You want to be president of your own life. You really do. Don't let the programs in your mind that come from the depths say, oh, no, that's not possible. That's wrong. That's whatever. Turn those voices off for a while. Give yourself the gift of following along. All right. Bye for now.